Our eyes do not deceive us, girls. So Miss Tyla has her own Vogue Beauty Secrets video. As you can see by the title, today we are going to be replicating Tyla's Vogue Beauty Secret video, okay? This was a very last minute sporadic, in the heat of the moment type of video. So I'm just gonna be working with the products that I already have because I didn't want to go buy products.
I light a candle.
So she preps with a candle. So this is the candle I'm going to be using. It's the Sandstone Warm Spiced Smooth hand poured wax. Y'all didn't need all those details, but still, it smells so freaking good. I'm pretty sure I got it from Ross or Marshall's. If you buy your candles anywhere else, you're literally cheating yourself.
Now getting into the skin care cleanser.
I used already because I already cleansed my face, but I used something very similar to what she used. This is the All Clean Green Foam by Hemish. It's very light and not too lathery. My skin is dry now, so let's move on to the next step.
To take this spritz, it smells so good and it makes me feel like fresh.
So next up, she uses a face mist toner. So I am just going to use the Anua 77 Heartleaf Soothing Toner. Apply that all over my face.
Use this moisturizer. Literally all my face moisturizers have to be thick.
I'm going to be using the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Aqua Gel. This is my favorite moisturizer of literally all time.
I use this. So this is like blades. I'm just gonna now brush it through a little bit, line it up.
Miss Tyla does it true African style. My mama does her brows the same exact way with a razor blade, but my mom literally never allowed me to touch it when I was a kid, so I've been kind of scared ever since. I've been traumatized, if you will. I've been scared straight from using them. So I'm just gonna be using my handy dandy face shaver. And you guys, Tyla does literally nothing to her brows. Even if I don't do my makeup, I fill in my brows.
The next step is sunscreen. And I really like this one because it doesn't leave a white cast.
She does sunscreen. She uses something that's black girl friendly, of course, because some of these sunscreens, bro, they be leaving the whitest, bluest, fluorescent type of cast on your skin. So I'm of course going to be using the Beauty of Joseon.
I then use this eye cream. I didn't think eye cream worked, but I actually saw a difference.
So I'm going to use the Propolis Vitamin Eye Cream, just a little bit.
He gave me a whole custom Tyla bedazzled one, so let me use this one today.
She actually uses Vaseline on her lips, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not a huge fan of Vaseline, just straight on my lips, without anything else. I usually at night use this on top of a lip balm that's really moisturizing because my lips are the driest part.
I use both Pat McGraw, the Too Faced one, and I usually just put it on my hand. I blend it until I get a proper color and I test it.
Okay, so now for the makeup. She doesn't use a primer. She does use a mixture of two concealers to get them as close to her skin tone as possible. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the Kosas concealer and the LA Pro concealer. I usually use a concealer that's lighter for me a little bit under my eye, and I'm just going to apply that under my eye. Oh, sorry Tyla, I kind of did that wrong. So what she does is she applies it on her brush and then applies it under her eye. I have dark circles, so I think this is kind of a good match for me. It is still a little bit lighter. It is still a little bit lighter, but you know, it's close enough.
After that, I take the same Too Faced concealer, but this is the darker one. Then I bronze up the sides of my face and under my nose and above here.
She uses a darker color of the concealer that she uses, but I don't have a darker color of that concealer, so I'm just gonna mix my e.l.f. Halo Glow with the Halo Glow Beauty Wand contour stick. Put that on the back of my hand. Put a little bit of the e.l.f. Halo Glow as well. I'm gonna use what I typically use for my foundation brush, because it seems like she uses like a really dense blending brush, so I'm going to use that to apply that. And then she applies it on her nose, kind of does the button nose thing, and down the bridge.
I love a liquid wing. Usually when I'm not doing too much, I like to use a brown one because I feel like it's not as harsh.
And next she does a liquid liner. So I typically use brown as well when I do my eyeliner, which is what she uses. But what I use is eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that how I normally do it. Okay, there we go.
Before I powder, I have to get rid of that again. I have to try and keep my eyes open. And I take this powder. It's black opal.
Next is powder, but first she goes in and makes sure that her concealer isn't creasing. And she uses like a color that's close to her skin tone for the powder, so I'm going to be using the powder, pressed powder by LA Colors.
Contour, I use this one.
And now she uses like contour, but it seems like she uses like a pressed bronzer. So I'm going to use the Thick Mint bronzer by Fenty Beauty. And she takes it in first with a smaller brush and then blends it out with a bigger one. So that's exactly what your girl is going to do. She does it under her nose, right on the top of the nose. I think she takes it down the side as well a little bit. Pats it right in the sides here. And then I'm going to take my normal bronzer brush and just kind of blend that in a little bit more.
I'm using this blush, by the way. This is Pat's.
Next she uses blush. She uses like a corally type of color. I don't have any pressed blush like that, so I'm gonna mix the color Retro and the color, I don't know what that says, but I'm gonna mix these two colors from my what is this, my Makeup Revolution palette. She also takes it on like a bigger brush, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that as well. Just pat it on my cheek. I actually should have probably wiped my brush because I think I had like bronzer on there or something, so that's pretty good.
So I'm gonna put on now mascara, my favorite thing ever. This one is the L'Oreal telescopic one.
Now she puts on mascara, so I'm gonna be using my very, very beloved Sky High Maybelline New York mascara. I've seen this new technique. Well, I don't think it's new because I've seen different variations of it, but I saw this girl put like a paper behind her eyelashes and apply her mascara. And girl, I have some curly lashes, like they damn near curl back onto each other. So I feel like for me, that trick will absolutely devour. And let me know if y'all have like curly lashes like me, because girl, y'all will be able to relate to me on a whole different level. Yeah, I'm definitely already getting some creasing. But Miss Tyla girl, you better start using you a primer, because that will probably help a little bit with that. Now she does her lip liner. So I usually do a brown eyeshadow as my lip liner. Girl, eyeshadow is my bestie. Honestly, like, eyeshadow is so slept on, but that's a whole nother conversation. I'm probably going to include that in my unpopular opinions video, which I'm currently working on building the list for. But yeah, honestly, like, eyeshadow is so slept on. But anyway, besides the point. She uses like a lighter dark brown, so I'm gonna use this Color Stay by Revlon color stick, but I'm gonna take that on my angled brush and then I'm gonna put some of that brown eyeshadow that I usually use to kind of mix them two together. And she doesn't really like overline or like, you know, even make it that defined. Honestly, the Vaseline on top makes it blend in so well into your lips. Tyla girl, you might have just put me onto something.
This lip mask.
And next she uses the Laneige lip mask on top. Very cute, very natural.
I'm gonna now add this. This is a highlighter, Fenty, and I like just popping it in the center.
And now she uses a highlighter, but she uses it as... Where's my highlighter? So next she uses a highlighter, but she also uses it as an eyeshadow. I think she just uses it as an eyeshadow. Yeah, so she only uses it really on the center of her lid a little bit, like that, right? And I'm using the House Labs.
So I like to mix like a lotion and a highlighter.
And this honestly like put me onto game. So what she does is she mixes her lotion with some highlight. So I'm gonna be using, of course I ran out of my damn bum cream, which is I think what she's using, but I'm just gonna use this Coco Lotta what is this, Tree Hut body butter. It does smell really good. It's kind of the same vibe as the bum cream. So she only uses a little bit of it just to kind of accentuate like her collarbones and her chest a little bit and her arms, and then she mixes it with a highlighter. So I'm going to use the LA Pro shimmer highlighter. This already kind of like is falling apart. I dropped it. So, and she applied it on her collarbone. So I'm gonna do
my perfume. This fragrance, my word, it's the best.
And now she applies her perfume. I don't know what perfume that is yet. So for now, I'm gonna use the Whipped Almond Mix Bar all over.
I use any brush. I love braids, guys. I've always loved braids, and it's not only for the style but also convenience.
So I'm gonna use the Edge Fixer by Kiss. This is the only edge control that works for me personally. Like, edges are laid and slayed.
Hair perfume. I use the same fragrance as my perfume.
Then she uses a hair perfume. I don't have one of those either. Anyways, guys, I do like this look a lot. I just feel like I look a little greasy, but it's definitely cute, very simple, very new for me because, girl, usually I do the whole primer. My brows are the highlight of my makeup usually, so it's really new to try something different than what I usually do. But anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought about this video, and if you guys want me to do a video like this similar in the future. Anyway, yeah, it has been your girl Tima, and I'll see you on another video soon. Bye, guys.